Trivani International invites you to step up to a life on a scale you've only ever dreamt about. The Trivani opportunity links the consumption of quality products to the sponsorship of children, all while helping you to achieve your financial goals, no matter what they may be. How important is prosperity? We know that 99% of all donations are made by 3% of the population. We can't help the poor by being one of them. The stated goal of the Trivani Foundation is to eradicate death by starvation. To do so, we know we'll have to create the largest group of part-time and full-time humanitarians. This can only be done if Trivani rewards you well for your efforts. Imagine if your primary source of income was also your life's purpose. How many people do you know don't enjoy what they do on a day-to-day basis, or don't get rewarded adequately for their efforts? Imagine being able to do something you not only enjoyed, but you could be passionate about, all at the same time having the resources to live the life of your dreams. Let's begin by looking at the distribution of the money. From every $100 purchase, the first $10 goes directly to the sponsorship of your assigned child, providing emergency food, immunization, clothing, education, and lifestyle improvements. For Trivani, there is no measure of success until the children are taken care of. $52 goes back to team members in the form of commissions. Trivani believes the reward must be equal to the effort. The goal of eliminating death by starvation is a large one, and will require significant effort. Hence, Trivani rewards extremely well, leading the way in the industry. As you prosper, so will the children. An additional portion of the $100 spent also goes to other humanitarian aid projects, such as digging wells, building and funding schools, teaching trade skills, providing small business loans, and more. By working with our humanitarian partners and leveraging our funds, we are able to turn a $100 product purchase into $100 to $400 of humanitarian aid. Trivani does more than just give. They teach people to create, so that ultimately these communities can become independent of external aid. Last but not least, a portion goes to the operating costs of Trivani, including staffing, product development, global expansion, etc. So how do you get started? Simply select from one of 3 different entry points. Become either a member, a guardian, or a double guardian. There is no setup or administration cost and no annual renewal. Simply an initial product purchase. As we operate in multiple countries, the cost will vary. I encourage you to get back to the person who invited you to view this presentation for more details. To get started as a member, you simply purchase 30 PV worth of product. Unfortunately, this is not enough volume to qualify to directly sponsor your own child, but you will still be helping out other humanitarian aid projects. It also allows those with limited funds to get started immediately. We, however, highly recommend people get started at the Guardian level. You purchase 100 PV worth of product and it allows you to directly sponsor your own child. You will receive a profile of your child, including a photo, their name, age, location, and some information about their village. You will also be eligible to earn commissions on your first 1 to 6 generations. At some stage in the future, you may decide to become a double guardian and personally sponsor 2 children. You will then be eligible to earn income on all 12 generations. The Trivani compensation plan has been crafted to offer success to first-time networkers as well as experienced business builders. Here is a basic overview. Trivani's compensation plan is a 12-generation uni level, which pays out 45%. What this means is that anyone you introduce is considered first generation, anyone they introduce is considered second, so on and so forth. You can earn on up to 12 generations. It has unlimited width, meaning there is no limit to the number of people you can introduce on your first generation. It has full dynamic compression, meaning, for example, if someone on your second generation didn't place an order for some reason, the person below them would compress and now be considered second generation. This ensures maximum payout and reward for your effort. Trivani has also introduced a revolutionary lifeline profit sharing system, which allows you to tap into an additional 24% of company sales. This is the first time you've been able to benefit not only from your own efforts, but the overall company's success. We are now part of one team. Let me share with you what is possible if you decide to partner with Trivani. When you get started and are now sponsoring a child yourself, the next step is to share this amazing opportunity with others. As you start, you will initially move through what we call the development ranks. At this stage, you may have sponsored as few as 1 to 2 people you know as child guardians. However, your total team may have between 3 to 30 guardians who would each be on a minimum of 100 PV, giving you somewhere between 300 to 3,000 total group volume. At this point, you could be earning anywhere between $15 and $300 per month from the uni-level component. This does not include the lifeline profit bonuses. Continue to build your team and you can move through to the leadership ranks. At this stage, you would have personally sponsored between 3 to 6 guardians, and your total team would now consist of 75 to 600 child guardians. Your income from the uni level would now be between 300 to 3,000 plus US per month. The master ranks are achieved when you have personally sponsored 6 child guardians. This is the maximum number of personal guardians you will ever be required to achieve. Your total group now consists of between 750 to 4,000 guardians, and you could now be earning anywhere between 3,000 to 20,000 plus US per month. Quite substantial income, which are made even more lucrative by our lifeline system. The top ranks achievable with Trivani are the Avani ranks. You now have between 5,000 to 10,000 plus child guardians throughout your team, and you could be earning incomes of between 20,000 to 40,000 plus US per month. These income brackets have been used as approximates, and of course, individual results may vary. So what is the lifeline profit sharing system? Imagine if you could profit share on the entire sales revenue for Trivani worldwide from the moment you join. How? Let's say you decide to join today. From that moment, anyone who joins Trivani, regardless of where they are in the world or who sponsors them, will be under you in the lifeline. We've been able to create one team with one cause. You're able to share an overall company revenue attributing an additional 24% of global sales, split between 15 pools. As your personal rank increases, so does your percentage share. This is an exciting concept that can literally send your income earning potential into overdrive. There are also additional benefits such as a car bonus, which begins at our leadership ranks with as little as 75 child guardians in your team. You can qualify for between 300 to 1,500 US per month as a car bonus. What car would you drive? When you reach the pinnacle of success with Trivani, they'll also set up a foundation in your name and contribute 1,000 US per month. Imagine being able to leave a legacy. What causes would you support? Would they be local or international? For those of you who would like more details on the specifics of the compensation plan, you can download this PDF format from www.trivani.com. Select Compensation Plan, found under the Prosperity tab. As we all know, timing can be critical when it comes to business. Trivani currently sits in the foundation stage, and those of you who decide not only to become involved, but to be the reason for our success, will benefit enormously. 70% of the wealth is created during this stage. I urge you to take action. Timing, however, for Trivani means so much more. Every 3.1 seconds, a child dies from hunger. By taking action, you can help us rectify this and make a real difference in the world. I ask you this: if not now, when? If not us, who? If not together, how? Trivani International is turning consumption into compassion and business into benevolence. This is your chance to make a real difference and at the same time improve your own world. I thank you for taking the time to learn more about the Trivani Prosperity System and encourage you to get in contact with the person who invited you to view this presentation and have them help you get started today.